5 seconds remaining. 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 5 seconds remaining.
'" Welcome back, guys. Game number 2 about to get underway here. Geekfam with Abed versus SAG God King. Those are just going to be the carries, of course. Red Panda, OP God, Carl, Cuckoo. Lots of big names here. Lots of great Dota. I'm Secret Striking. By my side is Winter. We were just talking just now. You think maybe a game 3 could be on the horizon, given the 2 drafts? Do you think, what is it, Carl probably on the Ember Spirit going to be too strong with the Magnus? Actually, it's probably going to be Abed, right? Yeah? Yeah. Now that I thought about it for a bit more, do you think it's going to be likely this game?
It's back to the usual like setup. I like it. They have a good way of dealing with the Phantom Lancer. They have, I mean, Lion's something that I think you would like to see a lot.
It's great against PL actually too.
Yeah, drain all the illusions, but he's weak in the lane.
He is. That's really the problem, right? But my goodness, Lion Finger is just. Sorry, Aghanim's Lion Finger. This game is amazing.
Do you actually think he's gonna get it?
No, because it's a position 5 Lion, right? Zephyr again, assuming the same position along with Cuckoo with Poison Sting level 1, just to annoy God King.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, God King is going to. He has a pretty good matchup against the supports. The Trend of Venom, especially. Later in the game, there's Empower to deal with him. The Ember, depending on how he itemizes, go for Battle Free, Radiance.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can build it here on Abed. As we can see Zephyr now taking a bit of a dive, 8%. Our last match, but they're just going to be standing there menacingly for the rune. I'd be curious to see how many points in the manager and White Mountain puts in. Probably just the single point. You're really going to need the Hex quite significantly this game for the Quap, for the Clockwork, for actually just about everything. Where it's such a good spell this game.
Not the Tide.
True, of course. True.
Everyone but the Tide.
What about the Tide, right? Carl, Scream of Pain here. Interesting to be taking that one at level 1.
Against a melee hero?
Yeah, right. It's a bit surprising. This is going to cure them at least the range creep there, so bad. One creep denied.
So with the Shadow Strike nerf, is that the way to go right now?
So I feel like usually you see more levels in Shadow Strike against melee heroes that, in Scream of Pain against melee heroes that Queen of Pain doesn't really want to bother with, right? Like something like an Ember Spirit usually because of the Flame Guard, and it gets dodged. Nature's Prophet as well. Maybe just the thought is, okay, I'm just gonna push the lane here a bunch, try and get any harass damage because Wave. I don't really know. I'm sorry, Magnus rather has Echo's Wave. Not really sure because you end up taking a lot of splash damage from the Empower. It's an interesting decision. We'll see, but so far so good here as Carl continues to get his butt kicked. Oh, but right into the he goes. DD gonna eat only 2 power hits. The first blood actually is gonna be happening bottom lane. It's down just teeth there. The real action's happening down bottom. White Man with the first blood there. Minus armor though, actually, and that's level 2 quite quickly. OP Gotti might take a death here, but no, it'll be okay. The Anchor Smash damage reduction onto Abed. A little bit too difficult.
Yeah, interesting that he has the Blightstone. Going to be very helpful in the.
Quite nice against the Tide Hunter. Low base armor, right? Tend to shoot quite quickly, especially earlier on when there's not cracking shell. You can actually crack the shell.
Dina has made you a different person.
What can I say? Recharged and ready to go here. Tide Hunter though, he's now got the Ring of Protection here, and he's going to be opting for the second ring. And health, quite tanky. He should be able to deal with this harass a bit more effectively. Passive. We're going to see how important is a break this game, do you think? Very, right? They usually don't really bother for him.
Yeah,
It's usually the only big thing.
It's not really that important. You don't really have good heroes to fight.
It's like, I mean, you already go for the Echo Saber on Magnus usually, but quite an investment to go for the Shadow Blade, especially because this game, if you were against the Veno, maybe you could consider it instead of the Blink, right, for the position. It's not reliant on getting cancelled. He's a lot of harass. Zephyr, absolutely no trees left standing. Panda here on the position 5 Clockwork. He was a big star in the last game, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Did a lot. He was farmed. Got a lot of good hook shots on.
Man, Venomous Gale, the first one purged off immediately by the God King. Red Panda actually going to take a death here. Zephyr just beating the crap out of him there with that 90 base damage. A lot of damage
Dire
being
structures
there.
are fortified.
Surprised how well that went, despite the battery assault being. Bear just being a bit annoying, not on his trademark game, instead. Or Snapfire.
Similar hero.
Yeah, I would say so. Big ulti that you kind of need to focus on. A little bit easier to dispatch of a channeled ulti, of course, though, right? But also provides you a nice some good damage in a slow, minus attack speed as well now with the rework to
Hold on
Dual
to your
Shredder.
taters.
Runes will spawn in, haste rune Ember. That one is actually there's both supports have rotated on over. Look at that little guy do a little dance. It's funny to see him go back on all fours there to auto attack. He's so fast. He's too fast. He cannot be caught, Winter. Mortimer. That's adorable. Oh, the new heroes have so much attention to detail.
Lone Druid one's pretty nice though. Walk from side to side
Oh yeah?
with the haste.
Knock over the water bottle too, right? Carl rather getting harassed a bit in the mid. Back, he's gonna take a tele. Buys a lot of time here for the Queen of Pain, but luckily no one actually has a bottle up yet. Lane, bounty runes I think just about even. Quap's bottle, now that I say that, Caster's Curse already getting full now, so she's likely to bottle that top rune. Might make a play for it, maybe just try to force. No.
What sort of
Happily take
prize
bottom.
is this? Never refuse gold given.
Okay, interesting. Bed. Going back to his mid laner days, right? Can take the mid player
Dire's
out
top
of
tower
the
is
mid
under
lane,
attack.
but you
Can't take the bottle out of him.
yeah, I guess so, right?
Yeah, he has a.
Oh, I got it. You can take the player out of the mid lane, but you can't take.
Well, took you.
Give me some time.
You got there.
We got there. Got
Yeah.
there.
So the game is still very quiet. Not much. Everyone's just trying to gain their levels and efficient as possible.
What do you?
Stacking and farming.
What do you think about the pace of this game here? I think Abed. I think finally they give him a hero that allows him to actually fight much earlier compared to all the heroes we've seen him on recently.
I had this discussion about you want a draft that has something in between. If you have to fight, you are able to fight. If you have to go to late game, you also want to have some decent late game. You don't want to be all in late game or all in early game.
Oh, all is Carl being forced to jungle here a bit. Arcane rune on the Pain's a bit scary. We could see her rotate here with that level 6 wave now. But yeah, we'll have to see how they decide to do that. And you scaled very nicely because of course
Midas?
wow, Midas on PL. Okay, it's time to start talking about God King again, huh? He gave us a regular build once, a different, very aggressive, even bordering on
Efficient build.
disrespectful play style,
Just the efficient build.
I guess.
Midas PL? Isn't Diffuser his Midas
Fit
in
for
some
a
way?
queen.
It is, right, for farming heroes, because PL, he farms creep okay, as Carl might get dove in here. Arcane Rune active for DD to have that RP available, and it's going to be quite a bright one indeed there with the both, well, all supports actually in the mid lane, making this a 6v6 engagement at the 7-minute mark. So there's the Sonic Wave, just wanting to use that
What is
one.
going on?
Just wanting
Arcane
Sonic
Rune?
Wave. Yeah, Arcane
Just
Rune.
because you have an Arcane Rune?
Yeah, why not? Forces Carl to sip on his bottle a bit more. The Line Sun gonna miss as Geekfam.
What is
Radiant's
going on,
courier
Richie?
has been
Here,
killed.
there's a courier just killed casualty. Red Panda running in. This is gonna be the RP though, and right underneath the tier 1 he goes, trying to separate him from September. Carl will die eventually. DD with the stick charge is still alive for now. The right click damage, he's got a blink in a second, but he's not gonna be able to use it. As there goes September, then onto white mana. 2-for-1 trade. Geekfam coming out losers here in this engagement. What is going on?
Brawling. It's fighting.
This does not feel like an SCA game anymore.
No, it feels like a STA game.
Kind of feels, I guess. Not like the ones we've been seeing today. Extremely patient, very orthodox builds. This time God King's like, lol guys, I'm building a Midas, dive mid. You know?
Yeah, and look at how they close out the last game too. Wow, this is they just run into fountain, dive them.
I think Abed's just gonna get a kill here out of the Snapfire. Was waiting for the rune, only for Abed to snatch that one away as Sheffer
Radiant's
is going
bottom tower is under
to
attack.
Red Panda and PD.
Can only play coordinate Dota so many games.
Dire's
so
top
you're
gonna lose
tower
it at
is
some
under
point.
You're gonna
attack.
lose it. You're gonna wanna, yeah, those pub habits, they die hard, right? All these guys probably playing what, like 5-6 pubs a day if they're not scrimming or doing officials.
Yeah, playing too much of can be bad for you sometimes.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of players say that. Nice dodge out from Abed though. Look at that.
That was
To
toasty.
stay alive, he's got the bottle to sip on here, so he shouldn't die between these stacks. Ooh. There, he's fine. He's. But I mean, man, you can't take the mid lane out of the player. He knew. The auto attack animation, or rather, at least wave animation, absolutely not any of that one. Effective gank then from Abed. Curious to see him gank the mid lane on the Ember Spirit.
He's the moving hero, yeah. The Venom and the Magnus wants to farm. The Venom wants to sit in the lane. Magnus wants to clear some jungle. Oh, he's actually
He's still mid lane.
he's on full on the Magnus actually.
Yeah,
Look at-
he got destroyed by the Queen of Pain. He has now maxed the Empower at the very least. There we go. Jeffrey, here's their neutral item for the rest of the game. Until maybe the one.
You can't take the meteor hammer out of Richie.
Could not. It's not a neutral item though. Unfortunately. Whatever the upgrade one is with dagger. But
Hammer? Is that one?
no. It's a tier 5. I always forget that.
Eric's here to help you.
Yeah.
For your troubles.
Fallen Sky, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, that's the only other trained item I think you want here. God King, he's continuing to farm. He's committing for the Midas, of course, with the Gloves of Haste, but Abed now, level 4 magnetized.
Dire's
His farm
middle
as
tower
well
is
is
under
going to be
attack.
accelerating. Do you think this is a good call
Worthy
from SAG?
tribute.
Do you think really the Midas on PL is going to allow him to outscale a Mag and an Ember with power?
Instead of trying to punish them, right?
Instead of trying to punish, right?
I don't know. We shall see.
Shall see. Abed with a DD, remember, and you get to see him get a 3rd kill now. 3-0-2. He's having a much better game. I think he's feeling himself a lot more.
Yeah, because last game no one was rotating, so this game he's playing the rotating hero. He's the one dictating the pace of the game.
This is kind of like how Geekfam kind of used to play with Raven, isn't it? Now all of a sudden they've switched the impetus over to the safe laner. The mid laner is having to take a step back. Sure, because the lane kind of got trashed, but still.
Dire's top tower
Magnus,
is under
generally
attack.
you don't really rotate, you rely on others to rotate. You clear
Radiant's
stats,
bottom tower
you want
is
to
under
maximize your
attack.
farm.
Oh, Abed, he's going to sniff him out here. Red Panda does have that hook shot, though. Into the cons he goes, but Abed still with the DD. We're looking for a second kill. Oh, the Lion Finger going to nuke him down in September. The cookie connects,
Radiant's
but there's not going to be
middle
any
tower is
additional
under
follow-up
attack.
as OP got
Dire's structures are
hexed up,
fortified.
not allowing him to get off that ravage and punish the die from Abed.
Damage with the right clicks.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Way to DD there.
Dire's
and the tower.
top tower
That'll do it,
is
right?
under
September is
attack.
able to escape. But that should be the tower down here. Fam continuing to push quite nicely here. This time, very much so in their favor.
Bot lane, Ember is coming.
He is actually. He's left the remnant top. Try to go for the Queen of Pain. Jeffer is level 7. Can hit him with the overgrowth and
Dire's
doesn't
top
have the
tower
mana
is
for it.
under attack.
Oh. I think he just needed to land the overgrowth.
Or the Searing Chains.
Dire's
spell,
top
but
tower
he needed to
has
initiate
fallen.
that because the core was
Dire's
very near
middle
creep.
tower
Yeah,
is under
I agree.
attack.
I don't think you want to go for
Like chains to initiate.
or
Not
even
risk.
the Nature's Grasp, right? Why risk it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need to use there.
Okay, well, a kill gone for now, but because Abed continues to farm, he's second in terms of net worth now, just behind Tidehunter. But look
Radiant's
at that,
middle
the PL now
tower is
Midas
under
is
attack.
complete, going back for the power treads, and I would have to assume you just go Diffusal. It's just too good on the PL, right? Like the item's made for him.
Radiant's middle tower is
Oh,
under
you can
attack.
No.
Maybe.
I used to see like a build, I think the greediest build I've seen is Midas Battlefield.
Oh my goodness.
It was bad, real bad.
On a PL,
It was real
they
bad.
lost, right? Real bad because they got crushed. That's just even excessive at that point. I mean, maybe if you want to go Manta first because they have plenty of roots for you.
No,
Okay.
it was in a time where Battlefield was OP, so you would buy it on
On
every hero.
everyone. Okay. Well, Battlefield was quite OP for a time, of course, for when it
That was
was
a year ago.
You
Oh,
are
the
no
kiss is actually raining down. DD gonna end up dying. This time they actually connect the overgrowth as White Mon doesn't have the finger for 40. OP God maybe looking to try and turn. Jeffrey trying to secure the kill there at least with the Nature's Grasp.
Dire's
but
middle tower
I'm a bit
is
too
under
fast.
attack.
Clears the gap with the cookie.
Yeah, so he's going back to Battlefield again. He's done rotating. I've done my job rotating right now.
Yeah,
It's time
I mean-
for me to farm.
There's Cuckoo getting gone on there with the hook shot. He gets the Poison Nova off, but no follow-up. They're just maybe hoping to force back. Yeah, I think mostly because they've scouted, just late there on the Searing Chains, they've scouted, obviously, the Midas by now, right on the PO. So he goes, oh, well, I can outfarm that, right? I can beat that tempo. It's got to be some sort of confidence, because I feel like maybe you could go just, oh, it's time to fight.
Dire's
Let's
middle
fight
tower
them,
is
right?
under attack.
But this is also similar to when you're playing Invoker Crosswax. Or whatever small items you want in the beginning, and as soon as you're done rotating, you can't really rotate anymore. You go back to the Midas and farm.
And then you get levels. And
you start to scale.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the Emperor equivalent. Yeah. I mean, he's at a fantastic start. It's hard to ask for much better, and lots of space in the bottom lane. Get death. So much
Dire's
better start
middle
for
tower
Abed. We'll
is
see
under
what that
attack.
turns into here for Geekfam. If there's going to be a gang, we do have the RP available now. No Blink Dagger, just the Echo Saber, but they know which one is the real God King.
High ground, low ground.
High ground
Radiant's
versus low
top
ground.
tower
Oh,
is
right
under
into the
attack.
Earth Spike, and we have plenty of follow-up. Even a finger if he wants to go for it. It looks like he was mid-animation. Oh, the hook shot, though. Red Panda trying to reinitiate. OP as well. He's got
Dire's
himself a
middle tower
Ravage.
is
Finger
under
will be
attack.
used. Level 1 finger as well, so that cooldown's really punishing there. Not getting that kill, but I bet he might be considering going for more double remnants in underneath the tower. Oh, goodness, the clock for life. Maybe on a sliver of HP, and the self-earn charge is going to keep him nice and healthy. 4 heroes here for OP God. He does have that Ravage still. The Queen of Pain is actually not here. He's
Dire's
pushing top
structures
lane.
are fortified.
So I'm not really sure if a Ravage would be in their best interest. No hookshot either. People respawning. We could see them potentially go for it here.
Dire's middle tower
Our
has
cat
fallen.
man. They're just going to keep on farming.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Good.
Magnus, Midas. What do you expect, Richie?
Agnes has a Midas?
No, I mean Magnus. There's Magnus in the game. There's Midas.
Oh, okay. Yes, I was about to say, Magnus has a Midas? My goodness, the greed in this game. We're just going to build more Midas than you. That's how we win the game, right?
Oh, that's an NA thing.
It is.
I see 1 Midas. Enemy builds 1 Midas. No, I don't try to invade the jungle. I build 2 Midas.
Everyone has Midas.
Farm.
I think sometimes I was looking at the Midas stats here before the tournament started when I was doing a bit of research. And it was actually on TNC. I think March currently holds the record for the latest Midas purchase. It was like 37 minutes in one game.
I'll tell you one thing about Midas. Don't buy Midas against Neon.
No, that's a bad idea. Absolutely. Everything
Radiant's
we've seen
bottom
from Neon
tower is
says
under attack.
that's only going to encourage them to fight you even more.
Oh,
No.
carry chat. Don't buy Midas against that.
Nope, not a great idea here. I think they've shown
Radiant
that quite
structures are
effectively here throughout their
fortified.
tournament. I can't wait to see their playoff games as well, just to see
Radiant's
what
bottom
they've been
tower
hiding. You
is
know,
under
what
attack.
else? What other stats
Radiant's
do they
bottom
have?
tower has fallen.
What's still under their closet?
Yeah, exactly.
Top lane, you see Ty is going to rotate to hold this area against the catapult.
Yep.
Abed is
Dire's top
halfway to
tower
it.
is
No,
under attack.
he changed his
He
mind.
changed his mind. He's going for the Deso now. Maybe he is wanting to fight here, as they will smoke. Head bottom lane. Scouted there by the rocket flare. September's not the kill they want. They definitely want
Radiant's
DD, but
bottom
Shepard
tower
slowed
is
down by
under
quite a bit.
attack.
Abed though. Smoke will break as Red Panda will close the
Yeah,
gap.
there's
We
no
do have
fight
the
here.
hook shot here. No
Dire's
title.
turret
He did
has
see
been
top
killed.
lane. DD though, they are going to commit now onto the hook shot. Silence up the Orchid as well, but they've actually pushed him close next to the September. Oh no! Oh, Ember Spirit, he's dead. He actually dies to the soul burn. Carl finally going to close the gap, hitting him with the flashbang now onto DD. That's going to result in the kill at the very least. And Red Panda is able to escape.
That
Radiant's
is
middle
that's a
tower is under
rather
attack.
unfortunate sequence of events. They
Radiant structures
decided to
are
jump on them
fortified.
because they know that the tide is not going to be able to connect to the fight.
Radiant's top
Teleported
tower
but
is under attack.
just maybe they didn't know that the Orchid was online or the Queen of Pain. So the Ember pays the price there. SAG farms the mid lane, farms
Radiant's
the top
top
lane,
tower
goes for
has
a 1-for-1
fallen.
trade in bot. Every other hero gets out. Great trade for them all in all.
Oh yeah, they are going to be very, very pleased with how it's done. And of course, it is the Fusel next. Okay, so God King is not deviating too
Radiant's
much.
top tower
We'll
is
see
under
how this
attack.
affects his cheap of the game. I think he's not really like looking to pad his stats. I think he has, of course, an idea behind these builds, but he's got impressive stats no matter what at the end of the game. So we'll see if it works out for him
His
this game.
build is based on numbers, I tell you.
I think it is. You know, as Nahal says, men lie, women lie, stats don't lie, but sometimes the stats can be a bit confused. So we'll see if he's going to be, maybe if we're the ones that are confused. As a hook shot now onto Kuzu. Good hex in return, but the battery assault already proc is going to net up the kill. Alright, they're going to stack the stuns there a bit, but Abed now alive again. Red Panda, a nice power cock, just wasting time. Got really nowhere to go. Carl, what's a right click there? It looks like the model was freaking out, but they're going to find that kill on them. Fire mechanism is been running. I don't know.
Yeah,
This,
but if he's going Deso on the Ember, then they don't really have much scaling later. So what's he? Deso? Yeah, he's going Deso, drum Deso. So they're gonna look to be very, play the game at a very fast pace fairly soon.
yeah.
They don't really want to let the game draw.
What are SHG waiting for? Because DD's no longer. They're not really scared of him here. God King, he could be in trouble. We do have the Snapfire ulti. The kisses are in availability. White Mounty's going to find the right one. The overgrowth is available. The cookie, though, buying a little bit of time. And straight into the doppelganger he goes. They're not making the jump quite yet. Sheffer with the overgrowth finally finds one. Abed, he's got the remnants, but he's going to take the slow walk on over. And they don't want to commit for this. Okay. Surprising.
Risky. They don't see any vision. You look at their wards. The ward in the jungle doesn't see anyone, so he's rightfully being afraid. There might be backup coming soon.
Yep.
And the co-op is a TP away.
There's no one in the triangle either, right?
Yeah, it's dangerous. It's very, very
Radiant
understandable
are
that he doesn't want to
scanning.
go in for the kill.
Fair enough. I think I would have done that and probably overcommitted. They can always TP to the tier 1.
You would have gone for the kill every. I know you.
That's Desolator now on the Ember Spirit. He is not the richest in the game, I bet. He's the 4th richest behind the Mag, Tidehunter, and of course God King with the Midas build on our
So how is this Deso build going to work? I feel like it's not that great against PR.
Why not?
I mean, they do have the empower on him. You don't really clear the illusions. I mean, but you're really strong right now.
Oh, they found a Tidehunter. A
Dyer's
follow-up
courier
stun
has
there.
been killed.
Oh, the cookie actually catches Jeff for destroying his tree in the process. Should be good to go, but from behind, silence up Orchid. We do have the Sonic Wave. I think Abed as good as dead. The Lion Finger, though. There's the Ravage, all for Abed. Okay. Welcome back to sea, my friends. AG, they're going to hit him with quite a warm welcome indeed. Why is it they commit the Ravage for that, not the Sonic
I think
Wave?
he was waiting for the Sonic Wave and like, oh, you're not using your wave. Okay, I'll just. They don't want to miss the kill.
No, definitely not. That's a very, very easy kill for them. That's they'd be a bit, they kick themselves if they would miss that one.
I mean, it's not the biggest deal right now. The game is so slow, so you're not too worried about any fights happening too soon. But yeah, we have a fight here, a hook shot.
Speaking of the fights, the hook shot into the Poison Nova. I think they're just going to be backing off. Any Red Panda forced home, taking a lot of damage, but it'll be fine. Poison Sting no longer reduces your healing. Bottom lane, though? No, that's just Jeffer playing with Queen of Pain. Not really much to go on there. Although the rotations, look at that!
Radiant's middle
The
tower
Blink
is
Dagger
under
out
attack.
from Carl, finding the kill there. I think an Overgrowth was used as well to net them that kill. OP got nearby, but he doesn't have the Ravage to counter-initiate.
Yeah. Deserve to die. You didn't use your Sonic Wave the last time.
Yeah, I think he probably could have been saved there, to be
Maybe if I
honest.
Ravage, I could have saved you.
Yeah, if I had a Ravage instead, I had to use it to kill Abed. Well, possibly a bit of miscommunication, a little bit of cockiness. He's just going to continue farming, though, going for that Blink Dagger after completing the Vlads and the Pipe. He has got a lot of money.
Yeah, a good lane.
Trying for Roche here. Abed's not empowered, though. Okay, it's okay, because Carl's right here. He's here to give him the wise words. Abed, you are a pillar of the SCA community. We love you here. And it's up. Do Roche go faster? What do you think? Is Kenny a pretty wholesome guy?
Yeah, Kenny's a nice guy.
I think a lot of the guys out here are so cool. But Abed going to now,
Roshan
with
has
those
fallen
kind
to the
words,
Radiant.
snatch up an Aegis for
Radiant's middle
himself and
tower
the Blink
is
Dagger
under
as
attack.
well. For
Radiant structures
Magnus,
are
they're pretty
fortified.
strong at this point. Do you still? Oh, actually, RP is up. Okay, do you still fight without Overgrowth?
Radiant's middle tower
I mean, they have to
has
play a
been
fast game.
denied.
They didn't buy a Battlefield or any scaling items on the Ember. It's now on Ember.
Wait, whoa, what? Second item heart for PL? Well, I guess third. That's unorthodox.
You're against the RP. If you don't die in the RP, you're gonna probably win the fight.
Yeah.
If you can outlast it.
New Heart, of course, it's less regen out of
Radiant's
battle than it used to
bottom
provide
tower is
before,
under
but it's
attack.
more constant AP gen. So you can see he's up to 60 HP regen per second here already. That usually, I mean, before was like 300 something or whatever, some percentage base of your total HP. No longer the case. So it's definitely been
better
rewarded.
now, I
Dyer's
guess.
top tower
I
is
think
under
so. For
attack.
fighting heroes like PL, I think you'd rather have it, right? Although he was quite suited really for both styles, right? Because he could also back off with a doppelganger, maybe Phantom Rush away, heal back up, and then go right back in again. So a bit of a trade-off. I think it depends a lot on the play style of the hero.
Yeah, it depends on the situation too. I think right now the game still has to be played at a faster pace. It's way too slow for how the Ember has itemized.
Definitely. We'll see if they want to.
He wants to be invading the triangle, taking the
He's
ancients.
got the blink. They're gonna cancel that one though with the seared chains and the skewer on deck. They have the ravage here. He can purge off the hex, the lion, and the stun. They cannot stop this man, but eventually they have enough damage for him, and just essentially a kill there. Level 2 lion finger as well, so that's gonna net him. Well, it's gonna be a much shorter cooldown anyway. The bonus damage makes very, very little difference until we get into the ridiculousness.
Yeah, I just got a little too cocky there, pushing in a very, very dangerous area. Got skewered. That was the end of him. They're still really, really strong right now with the ravage.
Okay, right underneath the observer ward, that's going to be the RP. Hook shot those to try and interrupt, but straight into the overgrowth. This is going to be a kill, Winter. White Man, yeah, he's in trouble, but you've got the big kill already. He's not even going to take down actually the healing from the Leech Seed as well as 3 kills across the map.
What is actually going on? They have 2 heroes in mid lane. You just fed your tide, and the Queen of Pain and Call decides to go to the enemy jungle and fight.
I don't know. I don't know what SAG are doing. This is kind of what I mean. Like they're very talented, but sometimes you look at their playstyle.
The lack of leadership sometimes.
Maybe could it be?
Yeah, because when you don't have someone that's a clear leader in the team,
Dire's middle tower
game doesn't
is
go
under
right,
attack.
or when the players are relaxing because the game is going to eat, you tend to lose a lot of focus as a team. Feed kills left and right. And because if someone is always there, you know, you have a big brother or like a dad, you know, in the team that takes care of everything.
Puppy standing behind you, sort of.
Yeah, everyone would be in a much better
Dire's middle
mindset
tower
in the game.
is under attack.
Yeah, I could see that.
You need that one person in your team, like this.
And it's usually not the carry, right? We're
Nah.
always talking God King this, God King that, but it's very rarely is it the carry. You can see even Fnatic with their shot caller.
The carry is the guy that, oh, I want to kill this guy, I want to go kill that guy, I want to go
The
here.
captain says, no, wait, hold on. Hold your horses. Go farm the camp first. Okay, I like farming.
Let me get my rapier.
Watch there. The Yule Scepter now for the Train Protector. Interesting. Item there for Zephyr. He usually likes to go for the Blink Dagger. Why do you think he's changed it up this game?
Dire's top tower is
Going
under
for the Blink
attack.
next.
No idea. To remove the orchid, I guess. Why he went for the...
Got its uses. And another big item here for Cuckoo as well as he's finished off now. The Guardian Greaves. Dispel, Force Staff, Double Bracer. He's quite tanky for a Vano. Tanky for a Vano. Not close to the
Dire's
Magnus,
top
of course,
tower
sitting at
is under attack.
3,200 HP casually. Or even the PL, who's at 2,900 HP, which is insane for a PL. He's going next.
We haven't seen the PL fight at all.
No, he's just been farming. It's hard on farming
They're not
items.
weak, you know, they're so strong. Then with the Ravage, the Sonic Wave, I don't feel like they should be
top
afraid
tower
of taking
is
any
under
fights at all,
attack.
even against the Aegis.
I agree.
Radiant
They're so
are
strong. I
scanning.
mean, they've just waited so
They've
long.
given up their map.
RP's
Are
up again. Oh, here they go. The OP God with the Blink Dagger and the Ravage. It's going to be canceled though, so God King just kind of 1v1ing here, 1v3, and even his Abed is eventually going to be able to force him back. OP God again, the Blink Dagger will be canceled here due to the Nature's Grasp. Abed getting the mana burned here slowly by the PL illusions.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, what took them so long to realize they're strong enough to fight?
I have no idea, to be honest. Maybe it's the lack of clear structure and organization here. Zephyr waiting in the wings here to jump on in. He's got actually no Force Staff, no movement here. It's a clumsy net and the ultimate, and he's ready to use it. But SAG, they're going to defend that tier 2 tower. Geekfam unwilling to continue pushing there, as Aegis will now expire on Abed. Not a whole lot gotten with that Aegis. Lots of farm, but you're against the Midas PL, aren't you? Isn't that of some concern here? Got a few kills here and there, 3 kills.
Yeah, you don't have a scaling item on the Ember. He went for a fighting item. That's not ideal for sure. The PL is just like, I feel like he's just like gone too happy farming. He's forgotten that he has to use his items to fight once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he has fighting items.
How many times have we seen him appear in the fights? None, right?
This is so weird, right? Because you have Abed who's going for fighting items and he's farming. And then, well, I guess they're both doing the same thing here. Oh my god, a hookshot onto Abed. They've actually located him. Sonic Wave, and the Soul Burn should just about end him. It does, but the team now trying to counter-initiate Invis Rune here on Carl. They're trying to look for the Queen of Pain. They're going to find her. Another flashbang here will catch her. Overgrowth as well to keep her locked down through the 10-second BKB. Down she goes, but the God King now showing up to the fight. He's going to get skewered here underneath the tier 2 tower. Zephyr doesn't have in the way to stop him here, having already expended the ultimate. But there's the Guardian Greaves, the Yule Scepter Divine this one more time. Cuckoo as well is nearby. Finally, we have the fight in winter. They're going to catch 3 heroes here with the Ravage.
Radiant's
They've already
bottom
nuked through
tower is under
Zephyr.
attack.
Abed back in 20 does have the buyback, but there's going to be now the Poison Nova onto 3 heroes from Cuckoo, continuing to try and kite them in and around as Carl on the high ground was chasing away. It looks like I'm not sure who was chasing away the Snapfire. It looks like
Radiant's
he's not
bottom
returned to the
tower
fight.
is under
Doesn't matter in
attack.
the end. Godking eventually will chase down Cuckoo. And that
Radiant
should be a tier 2
structures are
tower down.
fortified.
Hey, that wasn't so hard.
Yeah, exactly, right? Just group up and ulti, guys. You're strong. They didn't even use the
Radiant's
kisses there.
bottom
And you
tower
lost your,
is
it was a
under attack.
4v5 fight, essentially. Well, 4v4.
Yeah, given the RP and the RP was blown on the.
If they actually do go for a break here onto Carl, that's a full silver edge. He's got some serious
Radiant's
but
bottom
in they
tower
jump
has
again. This is a
fallen.
bit of an aggressive play as Carl popping BKB. 2-man skewer with the kisses raining down now onto Abed. He's going to be able to get that remnant all the way back home, though. Does not want to fight here into the kisses of Mortimer.
So aggressive from the Tide. No Ravage still blinking in.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's like Neon Esports. Why is this faceless boy time walking towards me? He just used Chrono 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it makes you doubt yourself. Did we actually time the corner wrongly? What is happening? He jumps in, time dilates, everyone fights.
It's like, you know, you gotta act like you belong. Yeah, I've got Ravage. I'm blinking in the middle of 4 enemy heroes. I'm gonna Ravage you. No, you're not. It makes you think, oh, he's got Ravage. It's like whenever you're playing with an Earthshaker on your team and he blinks onto you suddenly, you kind of
Enchanted.
yeah.
Why are you blinking? You
Why are you
don't have
blinking
echo.
on me?
Oh,
They could hookshot. They could reinitiate here. Again, we're down 2 ultis, 3 really. So
Bounty.
oh, no idea. Well, lots of CS anyway for the God King. He's about to break the 3 barrier. Along with this Midas, he is rich. Has the Midas style now. He's going for another
Dude,
Yasha.
he's almost like he's 2 levels to 25 at 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what the Midas does, right?
It's all about the numbers.
20k experience. Is he just gonna at some point be too fat to deal with?
With the itemization of the Ember, I think probably.
Okay. Red Panda
But he's
breaks
gonna go back for a battle.
Nice hex there onto 2. We still have the hookshot available, so we could try and counter initiate the line. Figure not gonna put him down. OP got again. He blinks it so aggressive. He doesn't even have the ult. Oh, but a very nice sonic wave. Now he does though. There's the RP to try and turn around. They've actually caught God King, but they have no damage. They have no ways of dealing with him. So instead, Carl's gonna go for OP got in this up though. As Cuckoo popping the ulti. He's gonna get absolutely nuked down now by DD, as well as the God King. Abed joining the fight a bit late. Red Panda nearly connecting on the hookshot after he's bought back. The DD blinking forward for more, as is the God King. Zephyr. Oh, they are gonna locate him. They don't cancel the stun there with the cookie, but instead with the battery assaults, and Carl forced to back off now under the cover of the Silver Edge. They just don't have the damage to be fighting. You can see already they're just ignoring him. They're treating him like a bristleback almost. But you can't. He's got too much
The
damage.
Ember has to buy a scaling item right now. He needs to finish his battle quick. They just don't have enough damage.
Oh, he's okay. He recognizes. I bet smart player.
The game is not gonna end anytime soon. I felt like he should have done this just now.
Wow, okay, I think this is the full SNY going into the Aghanim Scepter, which for PL reduces the minimum distance for Phantom
good?
Rush.
Is that good here in this game?
And the cooldown, of course, is the big one. I mean, against what? Against the Magnus, it's amazing, right?
I mean,
bonus armor.
better than getting
Dire's top
Abyssal.
tower
It's so
is
much.
under
I think
attack.
it's like 40 bonus agility. That gives you like an additional 10 armor, like 5 armor, I think, or something crazy. Yeah, 44 bonus agility. It's quite strong. On. How much it pays off, especially against the. Oh no, Abed, he's going to get caught out looking. Oh no, he's gonna actually just escape. Not bad, Abed. But now Whitemon, he's gonna try and maybe bait himself here. Carl on the high ground though, is OP God running on in. They're gonna break him, do that, out the damage. OP God to make that God King actually continue to run at them. There goes the break. Now the Kraken Shell in full effect. Whitemon with the Glimmer Cake has to use it on himself, and Carl actually has to BKB just to try and escape here. Kiss is now raining down. They're looking for the line. They're not gonna catch him though. Interesting. Okay.
Time to go for Rush.
Seems like this one is devolving here a little bit as well, isn't it? We're getting hints of the last game, I think, from SAG playstyle. Kind of just running in, absolutely no vision, invading the enemy triangle. They don't have the Ravage.
I mean, they are strong. They are definitely strong.
They're strong. They've got very little to no reason to not actually go in. It's just quite surprising. I mean, look, they can't kill PL.
Yeah, look at it. Look at the PL's now.
He's going for Divine.
He's almost 10k ahead of the
This is actually a problem. If he gets Divine, they can't kill him, and he kills them instantly.
need the divine. Why is he giving the opponents opportunity to win?
They can't kill. He's got 35 HP. He's probably going to take the doppel. Actually, if you're going for divine, you probably go for the crit, don't you?
Yeah, why though? It's like running into the fountain.
We'll see. All the ultis up and a disconnect out from Carl here. Okay, and Abed, they're gonna have to connect here. That internet proving to be perhaps a little bit of an issue at a very important time. You know, you don't want any packet loss going into a fight this important winter.
Yeah, both games are played on Singapore.
That's correct. Chinese servers currently having a little bit of connection issues.
But the C teams are the teams, are the players that.
Well, I mean, you know,
issues.
Neon, they prefer playing on Guangdong.
Guangdong.
Yeah. All right, how does this fight need to go for Geekfam here? What's important?
I think they need to save the RP for the PL.
Okay.
If they have no control
Dire's
for him,
middle
he's gonna just
tower
run
is
through the
under
fight.
attack.
Let's see. Smoke will break Abed forward, giving the vision as well. The PL doppelganger is going to chase him out. Back and away they go. OP does have the Ravage. And look at this. The RP is still ready to be used. Not going to use it yet. Now he Whale onto two he goes. He has caught the God King. OP got falling quite low, but he's got the Glimmer Cape. Surrounded and isolated. It is going to be the God King, but he's still ready and willing to fight. He's actually dodged the Poison Nova as well. They haven't caught him. The Overgrowth onto 3 has finally out comes the Ravage. OP. He's so low. He gets stunned by the cookie, the 4-step away. He's going to get a sleight of fist, and back to the remnant he goes. They're trying to turn this. OP dead. They fought the God King as well. White Man is likely to die now as DD with the BKB jumping in onto the backline. Sonic waving
Dire's
only
bottom
White Man,
tower
really.
is under
September
attack.
is going to try and dodge away with the cookie.
Where was
but
the Sonic
Carl
Wave?
is there.
Where was the Sonic Wave doing the Ravage? What was he holding
Yeah,
it
for Abed. Well, they get him
Dire's
anyway.
bottom
That was so
tower
costly.
is under attack.
They could have just finished the initial kill. Maybe don't have to overcommit so much. Nobody had to die and see how the fight plays out. But instead, he was saving his spell and oh boy.
Boy, they're going to buy back on Snapfire as well. They respect the ulti. They don't want to make the jump, especially with the clockwork. You could very, very easily lose Roche. You're without Abed as well for 30 seconds. But I think
Magnus is the carry.
at this point, yeah, right. It's another lane or a roll swap, right? Except this time it's not Cuckoo. Nice job blocking the ultimate there. The kiss is raining down. Carl's gonna leave the Roach Pit, look for a kill. He actually sees one. He's gonna go instead for the Magnus. Careful though, he's very low HP, skewing him back towards the team. Carl still alive, BKB active as well. God King back in 30, OP back in 10. Roche about a 6
Is going on?
HP.
He got the hook shot, but he didn't get the cogs off.
Nope.
So he couldn't land the kiss consistently.
Yeah, onto Sheffer, so he's just able to walk
Roshan
away.
has
OP
fallen
now
to the
alive.
ring.
He doesn't have a Ravage. He is not TPing to the outpost either, instead the tier 2. And September might
he
get
bought
caught.
back. He bought back.
He did. Yeah, this is a problem, right? You have the Glimmer in another 5 seconds. The Yule Scepter DD nearby does not have Sonic Wave, though. They're not really going to have much to help this Snapfire out. She's going to get bashed even, and down she goes. Carl is so farmed all of a sudden. I mean, that's a hero that scales. You know, you talk about scaling. Abed as well, I think
Dire's
that's,
middle tower is under attack.
it's not even. He doesn't even have the kill for it yet. Amazing. This is
His net worth is the same as the Tide.
this is a strange game.
Yeah. Like they're trying to figure out how to play with each other because it's probably a last minute thing that he's playing for them.
Yeah.
And they're just like, it's the process, you know, you have to go through the process.
A nice lion stun there.
Yeah, see,
onto
where's the
2.
co-op? She's not Sonic, she's not using her. Oh. Yeah, here, he pops the Ravage and she's just she's right there. She's actually literally right there.
Oh, she got Yulzed. She got Yulzed.
Yeah, but she had more than enough time. She had like 2 seconds before that to use it. Like 1 second at least to use it.
You're absolutely right there, my friend. You're absolutely right. I was also waiting for the Sonic Wave. I was like, it must be on cooldown or something. There's actually a PL
Dire's
top
bottom
lane,
tower
but I
is
think they
under
TP out
attack.
of time, right? Yeah.
Dire's structures
Okay.
are
He's just
fortified.
farming away.
Alright, 50-50 game.
You think?
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about even in terms of net worth.
Let's go. New game.
Aegis as well up here. That's going to be a free kill onto the Tidehunter DD nearby. He's got the ulti Sonic Wave. Is going to be utilized as well as actually the RP. They've just utilized everything here. DD is going for more though. There's actually no BKB for the Magnus. OP he's got the Ravage. He's going to catch 3 heroes all nearby. Magnus now deleted off the map. Whitemon next to go here. Cuckoo as well. He's going to try and pop the ulti here on a God King, but it's barely going to do any damage to him with the heart up and active.
I hear a hook shot.
Yeah, I did. I think maybe they caught Jeff for a mere
Dire's
moment.
middle
He's going
tower is
down,
under
and
attack.
he must be out of vision. They're not going to use the cookie.
The flames
Damn.
rush forth.
So weird. this is just a strange game of Dota.
The new normal.
Yes. Yes. Okay, Abed, 37-minute battle fury, you know, report. That's what they're going to be saying in the post-game chat. I agree with the decision to go back for the battle fury 100% because you need to scale, right? The Deso does not help you farm nearly as but Mike,
It's not just about the farming, you know, it's about dealing with the illusions.
Yes.
The splash damage.
now at level 25 for the doppelganger cooldown.
Dire's
Alright,
top tower
Satanic next.
is under attack.
God King.
Yep, he decided against the Divine. I think he had another item queued up there for a second, but now it's going Panic, which is going to do really well for him here. The debuff duration, I mean, literally, how did they kill him after that? RP is going to last.
Yeah,
70%.
as long as they survive the RP, he doesn't die in the RP, they should be able to take the team fight. If everyone uses their spells correctly, they should be able to kill the rest of the team.
Practice anyway. We'll see how it works out in the real world. Is that
Yeah, they just need to take out the Lion, the Tree, and the Banner, all these pesky backliners.
They just need to kill all 5 of them, right?
Nah, leave the Magnus and Ember to last.
Okay. You're actually right about that. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah, those other heroes provide all the support. The stuns, the follow-up, and everything else. Alone with the RP, he's not going to be able to kill.
The thing that's so weird here is that, yes, God King, he's kind of a monster right now, but he's all alone, right, in terms of how rich he is, the impact he has. DD's got an Andis, so a very defensive item. OP, they got a break for him, so he's actually quite vulnerable to dying. It kind of feels like we're watching like an Alchemist game, right? Where eventually this PL is going to be.
No, he's different from an Alchemist. He scales better than an Elk. Elk reaches a timing where you are no longer going to be able to carry the game.
scanning.
You have to rely on others.
It's a plateau, right?
Yeah. And you have to start, oh, do you need some eggs?
Do you need some eggs? I bought you a moonstone.
You think he's just being nice giving you eggs, but the reality is he can't carry the game
Can't
anymore.
carry. Hook shot, though, is going to connect down to 1. Oh, they're immediately going to counter-initiate there. Carl's even got the full Abyssal Blade. DD in some trouble. Good silence, though, out as the Sonic Wave will buy him even more time. That's an ult to use just to escape. Going for more is going to be Carl.
Radiant's middle
we'll see
tower
how much
is
further
under
he
attack.
wants to go there. He's continuing to ping as God King does steal at least 1 bounty rune. OP, is he in trouble? They do have the break now. They're not going to quite catch him though. The blink out in time as the God King is rotating over. He was really wanting that break. He wasn't going to need the tier 2 tower for it.
He was actually trying to kill him.
Carl really was. Yeah, he really wanted him dead. That's Aegis expiring though onto Abed. So he's gotten an item out of that for sure.
Well, he's gonna have more items now with the Battle Fury coming online.
Yeah, he's looking for just straight damage now with the Daedalus. September, rather, not winter, will be in trouble. September is not quite winter even. Oh, the Abyssal Blade into the Lion Finger. See you later. Dead for 70 seconds. Now they have no kisses.
Strange game.
It really
The
is.
strange game continues.
It really is. Just no. Oh, look, he's looking for kills. Like I found DD actually. Havoc Hammer's gonna push him back. Actually, it's his own Havoc Hammer, but he's got the BKB anyway. Literally just hunting people on the map. They do have an observer ward down there, which is why he knew the Quap was on the high ground. But so weird. Kind of a high kill game, I think, considering the meta we're in as well, and considering the fact that God King did go for this ultra farm build. He's actually sold the Midas now. It's inefficient, apparently.
You've done your job.
You've done your job, Midas. I no longer require your services.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Carl snagging this tower,
Dire's
though.
top tower has fallen.
Goes with first tier 2 off the map. That does open up the possibility here for outposts. As well as give a bit more control here over the next Roche fight, which is going to be, I believe, our next point of contention, Winter.
Yep, that one fight, you know, that will decide the game.
Yep. The game? I mean, at this rate,
Half
who knows?
the game.
I kind of feels like we're going to be here
This will do
all
just
night.
fine.
Nah, if they get the Roche, they go high ground, there's no buyback, then that could be a game. But who am I kidding? This is gonna take 2 team fights.
I guess, yeah, I guess.
Everyone's gonna have buyback at that point.
Everyone might have buyback. I don't know. It's going to be a bit tough here as I feel like everyone is
Dire's
gearing up for this
bottom
next
tower
Roche
is
fight,
under
trying
attack.
to set up
Dire's
vision,
bottom
trying to
tower
look for the
has
pick off
fallen.
here, hoping for that quick Roche. DD nearly level 25. This is not a bad game for the spell block. I think, especially against the Lion. You know, that Hex is
not bad, not
it's
bad.
really quite difficult. And the Abyssal Blade too now on Carl.
You don't really need the AoE, what, Shadow Strike?
The AoE Fear.
The AoE.
It's quite strong.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the AoE Fear.
The Fear on the Scream of Pain, yeah.
Dire's bottom
It's also
tower
quite
is
strong.
under
Good control.
attack.
It allows you to
Radiant's
basically
top tower is
effortlessly
under
control the
attack.
backliners quite nicely.
Dire-
Maybe we saw this against the
structures are
Doom, against the Doom the other day.
Oh, there's PL with the axe now. He's decided after the Hex side. I'm selling the Wraith Band. Going next
Dire's
into
middle tower
Boot
has
Travel.
fallen.
I thought I saw a Nullifier for a
Dire's
second.
bottom
Another good
tower
item
is
for him
under
here.
attack.
But 4,500
Radiant's
HP
top tower is
on
under
that
attack.
PL. He's
Yeah, 4,200 HP on the Magnus.
I mean, you're not wrong about that
Radiant's
one.
top
Actually, two
tower
very,
has
very
fallen.
tanky boys. Magnus as
Dire's
well with the
bottom
cleave.
tower
He's
is
yep,
under
there we
attack.
go. 25 talent taken there. Okay. I mean, this is really like two raid bosses versus each other at this point, isn't it? God King. They're not going to make the jump here. OP walking up to the high ground, gets the blink put on cooldown by the Plague Ward. God King, what is he doing? He's so isolated here. He has the rest of the team close behind. Cuckoo popping the Shiva's guard. The hook shot actually connecting onto Carl. Kiss is not raining down on a Cuckoo. He did get the ultimate off. OP probably looking for the opening here for the ulti. Flying stun though. Might keep Cuckoo alive. It will not actually. They're trading 1-for-1 for now. Carl, he's trapped inside the cogs. BKB, Jeffer getting ran down by the God King. Continuing to just kite around heroes. Carl does not want to be part of this fight. Abed as well. That's the Fear talent taken actually. Luckily, he does have enough time to get a remnant off and the roots onto the God King. So it's a support for your off-laner. Carl hit him with the Havoc Hammer, trying to run himself away. He still has the RP. He's got Skewer in a little bit. He's going to use the RP now.
Radiant's middle
Silver Edge
tower is
available
under attack.
now, as he's going to be forced to blink away. Cancel the TP. The Fear. The Screw of Pain actually connected and followed him into the trees. He's going to try and turn and fight his way through this one, but DD purged off by the Aeon Disc. A big loss for Carl. And just kind of a wacky fight. I mean, the whole reason he's out there to begin with is because he was invis and ended up accidentally blocking the hook shot for Cuckoo.
And now there's Roche.
And now there's Roche. And I mean, he like you were saying, quite tanky, very unlucky that he was right next to the Queen of Pain and the projectile followed him to
Radiant's
fear
top
him.
Yeah,
tower
time to
is
get
under
gobble
attack.
up. Give her the axe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good contender here.
Throw a PL in.
Throw the PL in, throw
Roshan
OP got
has
in,
fallen
throw
to the
anyone
dark.
in really at this point, huh? As, well, are we going to pick it up, boys? DD? Okay. It'd be the Aghanim Scepter. No cheese. Cheese unnecessary. It's okay. I'm not a big
Dire's
cheese guy.
middle
We're
tower
allergic.
is under attack.
Allergic to dairy products.
As Abed might be looking for a kill here onto the Tide Hunter, but no, he recognizes it's a bit too dangerous to be farming this far out. It looks like, by the way, the Clockwork has returned. Out in time by Jeffer. One far behind as well. Has the level 20 talent. Did he take the multiple mana drain talents here on Lion at 20? No, he hasn't. Interesting. An extra 80 damage instead. Well, I guess 80 plus 20, so an extra 200 damage. Seems a bit,
I'm with you.
right? I mean, it feels like that. If there's a game to take that item, that talent, it's this game. It's so good at clearing out illusions. If anything, it just always has you on full mana. Jeffer hunting warriors. Showing in front of the creep wave. I don't know. What's your thoughts on that as support player?
I mean, that's definitely better. The mana drain. I'm not sure why you want the damage. Maybe he's trying to scale, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
Game's been long.
Game's going long. I mean, hey, 240 damage is no joke. It's actually more than I thought. Maybe going for the Aghanim Scepter. The Fear, though, in some trouble. DD and is procced as well as now the BKB. Hook shot, look at that. Red Panda. They're finding a mid-4 step as well. Whiteman, though, is going to be purged off. Cuckoo looking to maybe get off the ultimate. Oh, the finger, though. They have caught DD, and that's not going to be Aegis Burst through. Cuckoo gets his ultimate off before all of his mana is burned. But Abed and company still fighting over on the backlines without any mana to actually burn through. This have that much damage blitzer, and that means DD is going to take a second death. There's just an item on the ground, by the way. Not sure whose that is, but Abed finally has damage. He's going to be able to kill 2 heroes. What is it?
RP?
Oh, the RP? Oh my god, he accidentally, I think, actually gets the doppelganger off. That's going to allow him to maybe turn here. All the mana burn through. That means Carl, actually, he's pretty tanky himself. Now, God King continue trying to man fight versus Abed, who is going to take him for a bit of a walk. This is a casual ring of protection. I don't know who that is, but it's going to be a 2 for 3, 2 for 4 if you count the Aegis, I would argue. And just, again, what is going on in this game? Okay, they find the Clockwork. A good fight for Geekfam.
A tree.
I don't know
Shepard, no, don't die in neutrals, please.
I don't know what's going on. What's happening? Like, they just need to be around the PL, fight with the PL, even with the rest of the heroes, the Corp, the Snapfire. I think the Corp especially, you need to be around the PL. With your Fear, your Sonic Wave to be that extra damage to finish off the heroes. Because I feel like the PL can do a lot of damage initially, but he's having trouble finishing off the heroes.
No one here having a relatively high int pool, especially, I mean, even the Lion.
Yeah, and he doesn't have an Abyssal to keep chasing.
Flight of Fist Charges is going to be the talent here taken for Abed. Everyone has scaled so quickly here. I mean, it feels like this game is oddly still kind of in a 50-50.
Yeah, Raiden still has a very good shot of winning this game. You saw how
Abed is double Daedalus.
Like, they have so much damage to deal with the PL right now. He's already past his prime. And the Magnus
Dire's
plus
top
Ember
tower
is
is
slowly
under
creeping to
attack.
the point where they are able to deal enough damage.
This is actually insane damage actually on Abed now with these crits. Ember Spirit
power, the illusions are all just there.
He loves extended fights.
Yeah, you need Abyssal on the PL to deal with this. You have to kill the Ember.
Or at least burn his mana and make sure that the rest of the team you can kill him with. This feels like one of those games where it's like, yeah, you know, sometimes you scroll through Facebook and it's like Mitter Meepo and other good content creators. It's like insane game with like, you know, 8 Divine Rapier or something. It's like, how did it get to this point? This is one of these games, Winter. It's a bit of a strange one, but I can't wait to see what this one has in store because I think we've yet to hit the third act.
I mean, this game has been nothing but interesting from start to until now.
It really has, and I mean, look at how farmed the God King is. Though. Can we take a peek at that GPM? Wouldn't mind. Current gold, like, wow, over 1,000 XP per minute as well. That's quite impressive.
You're tilting Eric.
Yeah, my bad. 804 in a 50-minute game. So, I mean, he's got 8 kills. Don't get me wrong, he's got a lot of kills, but seriously, that's impressive.
Having farm is one thing, and using it when you're strong is another thing.
That's true, right? He can farm real well. What does he utilize with it, right?
Like, I felt like he missed a lot of the early timing when he got his diffuser and heart early.
And Midas. I mean, had good attack speed.
Yeah, the Geekfam heroes didn't have much back then because they lost the early game.
Okay, Abed going straight for the Agnum Synth.
Radiant's middle tower
a bit
is
more
under
freely. This
attack.
could be DD going down again with the A on this. Oh, actually, he gets silenced immediately. Did you see that reaction time? Even Carl was like, what was that? Ah, Geometry Sight, that'll do it. Okay. Alright, well, he gets the blink out regardless. Fight. Nan might get a kill here onto September, but rotating through the river is going to be Red Panda. It does not have the hook shot, though. Mana a little bit sucked off there, but with the God King just running on in, he's got the Agnum Scepter, which is why he's running from so far away. Cuckoo is going to drop the ultimate. OP God still has the Ravage to use. He's looking for a few more heroes in it, but is going to back off now. Just a bit of saber rattling in the river, I guess.
Yeah, force out some BKBs, make them play defensive.
There's the Abyssal. Remember, RP is ready. The Abyssal Blade burning through mana. The Ravage on top. They have plenty of magic damage. OP got barely still alive. Carl gonna kill him, I think, on accident, to be completely honest. As Abed, he's looking for some big crits onto the God King. Threatening with the Remnant now as DD jumping in. He lands the Fear now onto Abed. As he is continuing to do insane damage.
He died to the splash. The Tide actually died to the splash because he was next to all the illusions.
Oh no, Abed, he's popping off now all of a sudden. Winter. That's now the full act completed. He has enough money for the blessing as God King. But if his HP burned away, Silence Up is going to be our poor little Jeffrey, but he's got the blink back in the friendly hands of his mates. And another 1-for-2 trade here.
I mean, he got there. The Ember Spirit actually got there. He went for a Desolator. He went for a fighting build. Nothing was happening. 10,000.
Ouch! He didn't got Divine yet.
How many times did he actually slide? I think 2.
No, wait. I mean, he's got the talent.
3, so probably 3.
At least 5 or 6 times in that engagement. I mean, that counted from the very first, probably fighting the river.
Yeah, and he has a cooldown reduction. Spell Prism.
Oh, goodness gracious me. All right. It's this is going to be quite a wild game. Diffusal Blade into the backpack, by the way. Yeah, level 30, so everything finally learned. PL is, I mean, he doesn't even want the Diffusal Blade at this point. He recognizes, this is not getting me any kills.
Yeah, it doesn't do him any good right now. You need even more damage.
This is a minute 20 item. That's why I wasn't too opposed to the Divine Rapier, to be honest. You know? Because, I mean, they have trouble killing him even now. Panic. The last time they killed him, he didn't have a satanic winter thing. Now he does. I don't know. We'll see what they opt to go for here, but this game, again, still far from over at this point, quite surprisingly, even at the 50-minute mark. Maybe time to look at those tier 5 neutral idols. Maybe they will become impactful here. The Fallen Sky.
Yeah, they have to try to get them, but he's their main source of damage in the fights. I think everyone else does pretty much negligible damage.
Yeah, Carl for their control, right, as well as the support.
Everyone else is kind of control.
Everyone else is really annoying, right?
But no one is killing stuff.
Abed is killing stuff here. Who's doing the damage here for SAG? Is it now finally PL? Does he have damage now with the Abyssal?
Everyone's kind of doing the damage if they're allowed to, but mainly PL.
All right, so he's the defusal back into the inventory then. It's going to be the SNY into the backpack. God King, he's experimenting. Maybe he's holding out for the Trident.
Let's see if I do it. I keep this item in this fight. Do we win the fight? If we lose this fight, I'm selling this item.
He's got his spreadsheet on the side. Oh yes, that went quite well. I did 8,000 damage here in this fight. Okay, not bad. He's like a scientist. Okay. Oh no! Wow, the Ravage Force Staff away. Hookshot as well, but the Glimmer Cave is going to save the life of Kuka. Gets the second Force Staff off as they're going to try and fight this one. Great Sonic Wave. He's able to blow through Whitemon. They're going to actually fight this one now. Whitemon, he's going to buy back Carl though with great control now. Oh, a great skewer. He collects 2, but and actually the God King as well. But we need Abed here for the damage. He's going to get Abyssal Bladed Winter. He's in trouble. The Cookie Stone will connect. He's dead for 100. Does not have a BKB. Just kind of remnanted in.
What was that starting from the fight? He just
Radiant's
ravaged
middle
from
tower
the low
is under
ground.
attack.
He did. They were just like, hey, let me know if you hit someone with your hook shot. I hit someone, right?
Haste.
Quite literally. I mean, they're just so excited to fight Winter. And it paid off. They get the kill on the Abed, they get the kill on the Cuckoo. They're trying to recollect the gem, but that's not happening too easy. Gobble up as well just for scouting. The courier will be murdered. One shot by God King. Are going to go for another hook shot. Not going to find a target though. God King scaring everyone off. He's going to get a little hex, but no real follow-up there. Now deep onto the back line. Whitemon, he just bought back. That's going to trigger Abed's buyback though. It's popping off. Winter. Jeffrey in some trouble. Doesn't have the ulti, but into the fountain goes OP. He is dead. Sonic Wave though collecting the kill onto Jeffrey. He does have buyback, but no ulti. I'm not really sure if he wants to use it. Abed jumping in again. This went very badly last time, and he's not going to get feared. Look at the critical damage as God King still on the high ground. He's got the heart. He's like, don't worry guys, they're actually not that scary. But Abed now critting for 1,700 here.
Stop
He
making
gets the
illusions.
second one. The illusions are absolutely wrecking them. This guy, he's probably praying for them. Please break me. I can't. I'm killing my team. 12k damage. I just... How does this game end? Do they just offer each other a draw at this point?
No draw.
No draw.
That's a
Radiant
repeat the
are
move
scattered.
still. Someone gives up.
Okay, the double Ravage is going to be really nice for OP God, because he's going to Ravage twice now from the low ground.
He's allowed to miss one now.
Oh goodness gracious me. September, hitting them with the machine gun. All the supports now nearly level 25, so they actually start to become quite impactful.
What? The Titans are Satan.
He's going for the Tide washing
are
machine build.
scanning.
Carl, do they have a geometry sight up here? Oh, well, they know he's nearby. Hookshot will connect. Carl with the cog pushback and the fear. He's in trouble. The kisses landing onto him. The Sonic Wave. Is he dead? He is. The Havoc Hammer's not going to save him. And Cuckoo's here as well. Abed, though, he's starting to get the damage in. He procs the edges on accident now. Into the pit he goes. Right back out. Look at the damage onto the God King. And they're not going to find the song with the Cookie. Oh, Roche is falling so low. But it's the kill going to actually Geekfam. Great cog pushback. But Abed, he had the remnants out early. Panda nearly dead here just because of all the
actually did he
cleans.
get? He got the last hit,
He got the last hit. That's what he got.
and he got the he picked up the Aghanims as well.
No, I think he bought that one.
Oh, all right.
So I think everything else is going to be picked up here. Yeah, Clockwork now with the overclock. He's bumped that one.
That's a lot of lockdown for the Clockwork right now.
Is Aegis of Immortality on the PL as Carl threatening to jump forward. They really just need Abed to continue poking and prodding here from behind. They have the living armor as well for the towers. This one is heating up. OP God, I imagine, with a refresher, but they have now found Shepard. That's
Radiant's
okay.
top tower
He has
is under
buyback
attack.
and the ulti, so he's still quite useful here. OP God trying to find the backliners, but he said he's going to find Whitemon. The double, my goodness, showing off that brand new shiny Aghanim Scepter. Shepard will now buy
Radiant's
back
top
into this
tower
game.
has fallen.
So there
Dire's
goes
middle
the
tower has
tier
fallen.
3 tower, make it the second tier 3 tower.
Radiant's
No, God
top
King says
barracks
no
are
more
under
towers.
attack.
Actually, just 2 more. The tier 4 towers,
Radiant's
please
top
get me
barracks
out of this
has
game.
fallen.
Abed's gonna show up. He's gonna draw aggro over from the God King himself, trying to hit him with all the crits in the world. They need to kill him twice, though, is the
Dire's
problem
middle
here.
barracks are
And
under
already
Dire's
one
middle
of their
barracks
tier 4
has
towers
fallen.
down. There's the invincibility with the immediate signs and Hex up 1. Carl, he's so tanky. Look at all the damage. Now the Ravage. It's gonna be the first one. They catch plenty of heroes. Abed, he's gonna be able to get back just in time. And oh my goodness, Carlo, he's dead for 2 minutes at this point. Ancient now exposed. Cuckoo trying to do whatever he can. Repair kit onto the Ancient as God King. Look at the damage out from
Radiant's
Abed.
bottom
Now just man fighting.
tower is
The
under
Hex.
attack.
They need another roll up. The kisses up. The gobble up. Hex stop. Abed, he's dead. He doesn't have buyback. Actually, he bought back already. GG will be dropped.
Radiant's
It's the
Ancient
God
is
King.
under
They
attack.
take it. The PL build going for the Midas. The
Dire
strangest
victory.
ravages of all time. Probably just the weirdest game I think I've ever seen, Winter.
Oh, they got there. That's what is important. They got there. They won the game. They were able to close out eventually. Yeah, but what a game. What a ride, man.
Quite a ride here through our Monday Madness indeed. But that is going to be it for us, Winter. We're all done now with our group stage.